Summary of Reclaim Your Heart by Yasmin Mogahed. Reclaim Your Heart is a profound spiritual guide by Yasmin Mogahed, focusing on healing emotional wounds, finding inner peace, and reconnecting with one's true self through a deep relationship with Allah. The book touches on themes such as emotional healing, attachment, spirituality, and the importance of relinquishing worldly attachments to reclaim a heart free from turmoil. The author, through her reflections, Islamic wisdom, and personal insights, encourages readers to discover their authentic selves by aligning their hearts with Allah's guidance. Part 1. The Heart's True Nature. The book begins by emphasizing that the heart is a precious gift from Allah, meant to serve as a channel for divine guidance. Mogahed explains that human hearts were created to experience peace and serenity, but often get distracted by worldly attachments and desires. These attachments cloud the heart, leading to pain, frustration, and dissatisfaction. The key message is that the heart's peace can only be found in the remembrance of Allah, dhikr, and a deep, unwavering connection with Him. Mogahed encourages readers to reevaluate what they hold dear, shifting the focus from transient, worldly desires to eternal spiritual fulfillment. Part 2. The Dangers of Attachments. Mogahed argues that attachments to people, status, material wealth, and worldly success are among the primary causes of emotional suffering. These attachments create a sense of dependence on external factors for happiness, which leads to vulnerability and instability when those things are lost or when they do not meet expectations. The chapter emphasizes the importance of detachment, not to be indifferent or unkind, but to free the heart from being enslaved by worldly desires. Real freedom, Mogahed asserts, comes when we stop looking for our sense of self-worth in the approval of others or material possessions and start deriving our worth from Allah's love. Part 3. The Power of Letting Go. One of the most critical elements of healing is the ability to let go. Mogahed discusses how the act of letting go, particularly of expectations and attachments, brings inner peace. The key idea is surrendering to Allah's will, recognizing that what is meant for you will come, and what is not meant for you will go. Holding on to things, people, or outcomes that are not destined for you only leads to pain. Mogahed discusses how emotional attachment to the past or to specific outcomes keeps people stuck. Letting go, however, opens the heart to new experiences and healing. This chapter emphasizes trusting in Allah's plan and finding strength in His wisdom, even when the path seems unclear. Part 4. Embracing your vulnerability. The book acknowledges that vulnerability is often seen as weakness, but it is actually a strength. Mogahed encourages readers to embrace their vulnerability and to open their hearts to Allah. Vulnerability is a doorway to genuine connection with Allah, others, and oneself, rather than hiding from feelings of fear, pain, or sorrow. The author advocates acknowledging these feelings and using them to grow spiritually. Acknowledging vulnerability allows us to experience true healing and spiritual closeness to Allah. Part 5. Healing through faith. In this section, Mogahed emphasizes the healing power of faith and trust in Allah. She explains that while the pain of life may be inevitable, our response to it is within our control. Turning to Allah during times of hardship is a transformative practice that leads to healing. Prayer, salah, supplication, dua, and seeking solace in the Quran are presented as powerful tools to reclaim the heart. By focusing on the Creator rather than the created, we shift our dependence from fragile, transient things to the eternal power of Allah. This section explores how healing comes not by avoiding pain, but by acknowledging it and allowing Allah's mercy to restore the heart. Part 6. The Role of Gratitude. Mogahed argues that gratitude is a key practice in reclaiming the heart. She discusses how gratefulness reorients the mind and soul away from focusing on what is missing in life to recognizing the abundant blessings already present. Gratitude nurtures inner peace, shifts focus from complaints to appreciation, and strengthens the bond with Allah. The practice of gratitude, Mogahed explains, is transformative. It reprograms the heart to see beauty and blessings in all circumstances, even during difficult times. Part 7. The Call to Remember Allah. In this final section, Mogahed underscores the importance of remembering Allah in all aspects of life. Through daily prayer, reflection, and the remembrance of Allah's names and attributes, the heart is kept focused on its Creator. This remembrance is the key to maintaining spiritual balance and tranquility in the face of life's challenges. The call to remember Allah is not just about performing rituals, it is about integrating the consciousness of Allah into all aspects of life. The more we remember Him, the more our hearts are purified and attuned to His will. Top 10 quotes from Reclaim Your Heart. 1. When you let go of what is meant to be, you free yourself to receive what is truly meant for you. 2. The heart is a delicate thing. It was created to find peace in the remembrance of Allah. 3. Freedom is not the absence of restrictions, but the ability to choose where you place your attachments. 4. True healing begins when we stop running from our vulnerability. 5. The more you let go of your need for control, the more you will realize that you were never in control to begin with. 7. Your worth is not defined by the world's approval, but by your connection to the Creator. 8. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. 9. The pain you feel today is shaping the strength you will have tomorrow. 10. In the remembrance of Allah, hearts find peace. The soul is at peace when it is connected to Allah, regardless of external circumstances. Mogahed's Reclaim Your Heart is an inspiring work that challenges readers to examine their attachments and emotional patterns, urging them to rediscover spiritual peace through a deep, trusting relationship with Allah. The book guides its audience to understand that healing is not found in external solutions, but through the purification of the heart, deepening faith, and cultivating gratitude.